I remember a long time ago, about 2 years ago now, 2.5 years ago, and I was very skinny, very weak, only weighed about 160 pounds. No, 165 pounds. And I never felt really comfortable around people, or whenever it may become like summertime, I never really wanted to take my shirt off when it was hot weather, or I never really wanted to go to a beach because I felt really uncomfortable in my skin. And that is kind of a brief overview of why I started getting into the gym, why I'm starting enjoying it. I, well, fast forward 2.5 years now, back into September 2023. I currently weigh 193.4 pounds. So I've gained about 160. No, sorry. It was from 160 to 100. No, 165 to 193.4. Sorry, I had to work that out in my head a bit. But the point is, I wouldn't have been able to do that without one, consistency and focus, and two, a drive to do it, to achieve what I want to do. And number three, supplements. Supplements, protein powder, creatine to boost my energy and my performance in the gym. And today I want to go over those, the supplements that I have used, the supplements that I continue to use, and what I recommend you guys used in certain situations, because we're all in different situations. We all have different priorities, different obligations other than the gym. We can't always be consistent with our nutrition, which is why these supplements have been made, and I've unfortunately bought some and borrowed some from other people's. So today I'm going to tell you what's worked for me, the different types throughout the video, and what I would advise you to use if you want to make progress in your grind to get a better body, to get better. I can't think of the word, but I hope this video helps you and you buy the supplements you need in order to achieve your body, your good body. Let's get into it. So the first supplement I would always use, I would always go to, no questions, is... Oh shit, you can't see it from that angle. Protein. Impact Protein Whey from My Protein is probably the best protein whey you could have. Personally, I've used this all throughout these two years-ish. Yes, this is probably one of the best things. It's been with me since university. Well, I've had it since college. I've had it since university. It is probably one of the best, if not the best, protein powders or protein impact whey protein powders you can have. I mean, there's so much in this as well. There's I think there's 500 grams in this. So half a kilo of protein powder. I mean, you can't really go wrong. It's just so good. And you can get in all sorts of flavors as well. Vanilla, and I think I've got the vanilla one. I know they do cookies and cream. I know they do chocolate brownie, and they do another one as well. They do loads. Anything you can probably think of, they probably do it in that in that flavor. So if you want an impact protein whey, get this. It's probably one of the best. Have it with water, have it with milk, whatever you want. But yeah, definitely go with this. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, and I don't think there's a time that I ever didn't use it. I think I've actually had some today as well, so do it. Have it. It's lovely. So the second supplement I might use, this is before the gym. So just before I go to the gym, I will pop some of this powder in my drink. Just drink it out of the bottle, or mix it up. Drink it out of the bottle. As soon as I arrive at the gym, perfect. My performance is increased, and that is creatine monohydrate from My Protein again. This is not a substance or powder I would usually use, despite it being a boost performance powder. Oh, it's unflavoured. There's probably another reason why I haven't used it. But my point being is that I don't really use it, not all that often. If I'm really tired, if I've just come back from like a full-time work day, a 9 to 5, and I feel tired, feel sluggish, can't be bothered to go to the gym, I might pop some of this off. Yeah, I would. If you work long days, I'd consider using this, but it's only just been recently where I started a full-time job, so have been using this a little bit lately, but not all that often. My opinions on this is that if you want to measure performance or your performance, it shouldn't be the combination of you and this. It should be just you. It should be just you, your performance. And my interpretation of that is, or an example I might give. Let's say a building's collapsed, all these rubble are falling down, all these metal beams are falling down, and like a metal beam lands on this woman's leg, and she's like, "Help! Help! Please! I can't get out. My leg's trapped. I can't. I'm losing circulation. I might die." And you're not gonna be like, you're gonna like wanting to help her, but what you're not gonna do is, oh, 1 minute, lady, just gotta pop off my creatine protein or my creatine powder into my water, slush it around a little bit, and chug it out the bottle. And that's what we're gonna take you 2 minutes. And by then she's probably lost circulation in her leg and probably lost a leg, if not her life. Gone. So that's a real life situation, a pretty radical one, but that is the sort of thought I might have when it comes to measuring performance or like the things I might have. I mean, I don't usually use this. Like I said, performance should come from yourself and your motivation, your focus, your strength that you've gained from the years of pumping weights, pumping iron, and not from the combination of you and this. So, if you want this, I would get it, but don't be too hung up by it. Don't be too hung up over it if you don't get it. All right. So, would I get it? Well, $13.50. That's what I did some research on, or what I paid for in Amazon to get this. Would I get it? If you have the extra money, I would get it. It's only $13.50. It's not too bad. But you gotta remember it's unflavoured, so that's a bit boring. But give it a go. Sorry, I forgot. The Impact Whey protein powder I showed before, that's $34.99 on Amazon. It's not too bad. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Definitely worth it. This, not so much. So these next two I'm going to try and put together. We'll call them 3 and 4, but these next two are the Super Strength Omega-3 fish oils and also the multivitamins and minerals tablets, A to Z. Fairly good. Would I consider using them? Yes and no. It also depends on your situation. In my situation, when I needed these, it was when I was working probably long hours for a pub, and I didn't get fed all that much, if at all. I was always working. I don't think there was really much of a time in my working life while I was at this pub where I got really a break or or a lunch break, if you want to call it. So I might pop one of these pills off if I didn't get the necessary supplements or servings, like the vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. It's pretty much got every kind of vitamin and mineral you could think of in the multivitamins and minerals product. It is jam fucking packed with them. I could go through them now, but it's got nearly every vitamin in, nearly every kind of mineral in your body. I could literally go on forever talking about these, but would I use them? Again, it depends on your situation, but they are pretty good if you can't get any whole foods in, or if you might have skipped dinner, skipped lunch, or you don't have enough money to get something substantial. I would get one of these. The omega fish oils, would I get these? Well, kind of just sugar, to be honest. There's not really much else to say about it. Although, it does support normal heart and brain function if you believe in that shit. So, but again, nothing wrong with taking these two, but whole foods are always going to be something I will go back to, and that won't change. I will always choose whole foods over tablets any day. Whole foods over tablets or anything developed by a manufacturer anytime. Yeah, give it a go. So that's all the tablets I've used, all the vitamins, all the minerals, all the protein powders and creatine powders I've used throughout my gym journey so far. My conclusion is probably get the Impact Whey protein if you want to build muscle, if you want to get more progress from the gym. I'd especially get the My Protein one. It is currently at $34.99 in Amazon. Yes, very good. Definitely get them. Keratin is optional. Keratin monohydrate is very optional. This is £13.50 £13.50 at an Amazon store. Also very good, but not mandatory. And vitamins, fish oils, whatever you want to call them. I've got loads more, but they practically all do the same thing. Yes, optional as well. If you can't get those whole foods in, or enough whole foods in, or enough vitamins, minerals, or you're feeling maybe a bit of a deficiency level in your body, or maybe you've gone to the doctors and you do have a deficiency, multivitamins and minerals, if you want to, well, make sure that your heart and brain function is good. If you're feeling a bit like having a migraine, get the fish oils, tablets. Both pretty good. All of the things I've just shown you are really good, but some are better than others. Being the Impact Protein Whey, get that if you want to build muscle. That is probably one of the main things I used to build muscle, from 165 pounds to currently 193.4 pounds. And that won't change. That is always going to be with me. A final thought and final advice I'm going to give you is always eat whole foods. I could not stress this enough. Always eat your whole foods. Always eat your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Snacks in between. As long as it's protein and as long as it's like fibers and good, it's good for you, it's going to support you. Always do that. And the whole foods I'm kind of talking about is stuff like healthy vegetables and fruits, but also just the chicken, food like chicken, beef, pork, lamb, veal or liver or whatever you have, duck, I don't know. Yes. And also, if you're a vegetarian, maybe have kidney beans Also very, very, very high in protein. I used to have that at university in order to save money. It's a very good idea, and while they might not taste as good as chicken, it is a very, very good alternative. And the snack I would probably use if you want to gain some protein or some fiber throughout your body, nuts and raisins. These are from Sainsbury's. I just got them yesterday, not been opened yet, but 100 grams. Well, there's 19.3 grams of protein in every 100 grams. So there's about 200 grams in this. That means there's about 38.6 grams of protein in this entire packet, which is good. Pretty impressive. It's a good investment. Highly recommend. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Whole foods, protein powder if you need it, and vitamins if you really need it, and snacks, protein snacks. Good shit. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. I'm feeling more confident doing these videos, so hopefully they get a bit more fun, a bit more informative. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will try and answer them as best as I can. But till then, happy grinding, brothers. Let me know how your gym's going. Peace out.